Title: The Apartment on 14th Street. It was October in New York City, and Jordan Reyes had had enough. 3 years. 3 long years in a windowless basement apartment in Bushwick with mold on the ceiling and a radiator that made a sound like a dying robot. He worked in marketing for a startup that kept promising funding and never delivering. He was tired of living small, tired of telling himself, someday. One night, after watching a Neville Goddard lecture on YouTube, the one where Neville talks about Abdullah slamming the door in his face and saying, "You are in Barbados," something cracked open in him. What if he actually tried it, not just thought about it, really lived it? He chose his scene. It had to be short, real, rich in sensory detail. He imagined unlocking the door of a sleek, sunlit apartment, hearing the click, smelling new paint, feeling the cool metal handle, a view of the Hudson from the window, the hum of distant traffic and silence inside. He would fall asleep in that state, as Neville taught. Not asking, not begging, living in the end. For the next 10 days, Jordan made it a ritual. After brushing his teeth, he'd lie in bed, close his eyes, and enter the scene. I live in my new apartment. I live on 14th Street. It's done. It's mine. He wasn't checking listings, wasn't texting brokers, no pushing, just the feeling. On the 11th day, something shifted. His company got a sudden influx of funding. His team was absorbed by a larger agency. Everyone got a retention bonus, including Jordan. Enough to finally qualify for an apartment uptown. He opened his laptop, almost laughing. The first listing was a 1-bedroom on West 14th Street. Floor-to-ceiling windows, newly painted, a silver doorknob, view of the Hudson. He gasped. The rent, exactly what he could afford now, to the dollar. When he walked in to tour it, the scent of fresh paint hit him like déjà vu. He touched the doorknob. Cold, smooth. He looked out the window. Cars moving like ants far below, but up here, silence. He knew. "This is already mine," he whispered. The agent asked if he was ready to sign. Jordan smiled. "It's already done." He moved in 12 days later. Now every night, in that peaceful apartment, he picks a new scene, a book deal, a partner who sees his soul, a life of creative freedom. He doesn't hustle, he doesn't beg, he doesn't chase. He imagines, he lives in the end. He trusts, just as Abdullah taught Neville, just as Neville taught him. Imagination creates reality. Live from the state of the wish fulfilled. It's not about hoping, it's about knowing. And when you know, the world bends.